Hello everybody, and thank you for joining us here at the Canyon City Public Library for another virtual story time. We like to start our story times off with our welcome song. It's sung to the tune of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and it goes, welcome, welcome everyone, now you're here, let's have some fun. First we'll clap our hands just so, then we'll bend and touch our toes. Welcome, welcome everyone, now you're here, let's have some fun. Good job everyone. Parents, hopefully you're still enjoying the virtual story times. Just a quick reminder, we are doing in-person story times Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, all at 10:30. So please stop in and see us here at the library. We'll bring us to the story that I'm reading today, Spoon, by Amy Krauss Rosenthal, illustrated by Scott Magoon, published by Disney Hyperion Books. This is Spoon. And this is Spoon's family. On Sundays, Spoon goes to visit his Aunt Silver. He has to be on his very best behavior there. She's very fancy and proper. Goodbye, darling. Ta-ta. At bedtime, Spoon likes to hear the story about his adventurous great-grandmother who fell in love with a dish and ran off to a distant land. Lately, though, Spoon had been feeling blue. "What's wrong?" asked his mother. "You look a little bit bent out of shape." Nothing," mumbled Spoon. "It's just that, I don't know. All my friends have it so much better than me. Like Knife. Knife is so lucky. He gets to cut. He gets to spread. I never get to cut or spread. Yes, Knife is pretty spiffy that way, isn't he? And Fork. Fork is so lucky. She gets to go practically everywhere. I bet she never goes stir crazy like I do. Fork does get out and make herself useful, doesn't she? Okay, I'm seeing spaghetti and salad. And Chopsticks. They are so lucky. Everyone thinks they're really cool and exotic. No one thinks I'm cool or exotic. Those Chopsticks are something else, aren't they? Meanwhile, if only Spoon knew what his friends were saying at that very moment. "Spoon is so lucky," said Knife. "He's so fun and easygoing. Everyone's so serious with me. No one's ever allowed to be silly with me like they are with Spoon." Oh, okay. Clang, clang, bang. It's playing on the pot. "Spoon is so lucky," said Fork. "He gets to measure stuff. No one ever does that with me." "Spoon is so lucky," said Chopsticks. "He can go places by himself. We can never function apart." Yeah. That night, after bedtime stories, Spoon's mom turned off the light, tucked him in, and said, "You know, Spoon, I wonder if you realize just how lucky you are. Your friends will never know the joy of diving headfirst into a bowl of ice cream. They'll never know how it feels like to clink against the side of a cereal bowl. Clink. And they'll never be able to twirl around in a mug or relax in a hot cup of tea." Spoon hadn't thought of it that way before. He lay awake in bed for a long time. His mind was racing. He felt so alive. There was only one thing to do. "I can't sleep. Come snuggle. Come Spoon." And so he did. Spoon. The end. Hopefully everybody's still been practicing good hygiene. We've been using a song here at the library the kids have come to enjoy, the hand washing song. It goes, tops and bottoms, in between, rub them all together, nice and clean, tops and bottoms, in between, scrub them all together, nice and clean, Good job, everyone.
Hi there. Now we're going to read Bulldozer's Big Day. Bulldozer's Big Day by Candace Fleming and Eric Roman, published by Athenium Books for Young Readers. It was Bulldozer's big day, and he couldn't wait to invite all of his friends to his party. Motor humming and blade held high, he zoomed, vroom, across the construction site. Guess what today is, whooped Bulldozer when he got to where Digger Truck was working. Guess, Digger boomed. I don't need to guess, kid. Today is a scooping day. Scooping, scooping, scooping. And a sifting day, Dump Truck rumbled. Sifting, sifting, sifting. Bulldozer's blade drooped a little. He rolled to where the cement mixer was working. Guess what today is, called Bulldozer. I already know, Cement Mixer belched. Today is a stirring day. Stirring, stirring, stirring. And Bulldozer's blade drooped a bit lower. He rumbled to where Scraper and Grader were working. Guess what, began Bulldozer. Guess, Scraper rattled. Who has time to guess? Today is a filling day. Filling, filling, filling. And a chopping day, Grader clattered. Chopping, chopping, chopping. And Bulldozer's blade drooped lower still. He bumped to where Roller Truck was working. Do you care what today is? Asked Bulldozer. No, Roller grumbled with a hiss of smoke. He huffed away. Mashing day, he muttered. Mashing, mashing, mashing. And Bulldozer's blade drooped so low it almost touched the ground. He crawled to where Crane Truck was working. I don't suppose you know what day it is today, Bulldozer said with a sigh. Of course I do, Crane clanged. You do? Asked Bulldozer. His blade rose hopefully. It's a lifting day, Crane banged. Lifting, lifting, lifting. And this is my sixth and last. Woo! The construction whistle blew. Bulldozer turned away, his blade dragging sadly in the dirt. No games, he sniffled. No friends, no party. And then, woo! Feef! A different kind of whistle blow. Toot, hoo, woo! Feef, woo! Lots of whistles blew. Toot, beep, woo, woo. Oh, they were lifting a big birthday cake. You do know what today is, cried Bulldozer. And as his friends revved their engines and honked their horns, Bulldozer raised his blade high and made a wish. Hooray, blared the others. Then Bulldozer squealed, what are we waiting for? Let's dig in. And they did. Bulldozer's Big Day.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us for another virtual story time. We'll see you next week. Have a great day.